I eat callaloo, ackee, sweet potato, yam, banana, and tomato, cabbage, spinach, avocado, chocho, butter, bean, and cocoa, courgette, millet, plantain, rice and peas and pumpkin, mango, dates.
When I was back in Sweden, in Linköping at university, then there was an event one day, and there was lots of different companies like coming to the school, and they were talking to the students and I guess trying to get like future employees and stuff like that. And one of the companies caught my attention because they had a screen, a TV screen, where they were playing footage of cows getting milked by robots, by machines. So I went up to them and talked to the guy there, and it turned out they were a company that produced like milk robots. So I talked to him and I told him my opinion on dairy, and I said I don't think it's right to do what we do to the cows, take their babies away when they're newborn, for example. And he didn't really respond to that, but he said that at least you can be happy that here in Sweden the cows have it really good. They have these really good modern machines and that are really good for the cows and blah blah blah. And then he said it's not like in India where it's really horrible conditions for the cows and the machines are really bad and they torture the cows. And then I come to India and guess what they tell me here? They say, oh, in India you don't have to worry because here the cows are really well treated. It's not like in the Western countries where they torture the cows, where it's really industrialized and they torture the cows and they have these horrible machines. No, here in India it's really good. The cows have a really good life. Isn't it ironic how wherever you go they think that here is the best place for the animals. Here they don't suffer. Here they have a really good life and everyone loves them and takes care of them. It's the same in Switzerland when I was there and talked about dairy. And they were like, no, here the cows walk around in the mountains with their babies, together with their babies, and we humans just take what's left over. I'm sorry, but it's the same everywhere. The dairy industry is an industry and it's everywhere. I met a veterinarian here in the train in India, an Indian vet. And of course we asked him about the dairy sector in India. And he explained to us that yes, they take the calves away from the mothers here as well. Day one, straight away they take the calves away from the mothers. And he also told us that it's more common to have buffalo here in India on the big dairy farms. They can have like thousands of buffaloes, but then they also have a couple of hundred cows because the religious people, like Hare Krishna people, they only drink milk from cows because that's what Hare Krishna did. He was like obsessed with cow's milk. That's why India is like crazy about cow's milk, I think. And so they have mostly buffaloes here and they also have some cows. And the buffalo is okay to kill in India, but the cow is holy in India, so they can't really kill them, I think. So after taking the baby away from the mother, if it's a male, they don't really know what to do with him because they don't produce milk, right? So a common practice, he said, is to put the baby calves outside like temples, like tie them up there, and then the people that live in the temple, they just left to them to look after the calf. But of course they can't keep looking after like hundreds and thousands of calves. So what they do is they just leave them there to starve. And it usually takes one day, he says, because it's so hot and they die from dehydration and starvation in the sun. They think that the act of just leaving them there to die is better than killing them, because you can't kill a cow in India. So this holy cow thing in India is not really happening anymore, you know? And we've seen quite a few cows walking around the streets here, and some of them are really skinny. And they're not all well looked after, you know. So in Sweden, we think that, oh, we have the best animal welfare in the world. In Norway, they think they have the best. England think they have the best. Australia think they have the best. Switzerland, Austria, India think they have the best. It's just bullshit, all of it, you know. It's not for our health. It's not because we need to. It's because we like the flavor. It's not a good enough reason to exploit someone, kill someone, torture someone, take someone's baby away. We are humans. We are not lions. We're not tigers. We're not cats. And we don't need to eat meat. Just because we can't see when the baby is taken away from its mother. And we don't see these big dairy farms very often, right? We definitely never see the slaughterhouses because they're all very strategically put in remote areas where people don't see. But it doesn't mean it's not happening. It's happening more than ever before. We're killing over 150 billion animals every year for food. I wish with all of my heart that this will stop soon. I wish for a world where we humans start respecting all life and lead by a good example, because we don't need to eat meat. We don't need to eat any animal products. We can be moral beings and we can look after the ones that are smaller and weaker than us rather than taking advantage of them. Much love from the forests of Maclaganj, India. Bye.
I eat callaloo, ackee, sweet potato, yam, banana, and tomato, cabbage, spinach, avocado, chocho, butter, bean, and cocoa, courgette, millet, plantain, rice and peas and pumpkin, mango, dates.